What are we looking at?
What? This is called Spellfinder. And, I think it is available for pre-order on Paizo.com.
It is, yeah.
It is.
And you could probably put a good word in at your friendly local game store to see if they can get you a copy.
This game is not part of the Pathfinder Quest crowdfunding.
True. This is a super sneak preview.
Although, funny enough, we could have actually...
I was thinking about it.
We just didn't.
I was like, oh, I forgot how time works.
Yes. It will be out in time. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Hey, you can get Spellfinder and play it while you wait for Pathfinder Quest to arrive.
Exactly.
That's right.
There's dots. There's little tiny dots. Okay, so this is a dead simple game in premise, but we think it's a lot of fun. So what you are student wizards at a magic university, and you have access to this huge library of enchanted scrolls, and you can solve basically any problem with a little bit of cunning magical assembly. And it's time for the final exam, and we are going to be presenting problems to each other and coming up with spells using special spell words in combination to solve those problems. So we have our problem cards here, which get assembled. Basically, you take one card, and that is the top, and it is an adjective, kind of a wish granting. Then you take another random card, and you flip it over like this. So we have a wish granting fire elemental.
Ooh.
And then you take the back of the card, of a random card, and that is the bottom of the problem, and it creates this nice little scroll.
Yep.
And a wish granting fire elemental is scamming villagers. So that's our problem.
Dangerous.
So that's going to be the problem that I present to you two as the other players this round. And before we get started, these wax seals are basically going to be points. So everybody grab 2 3s, 2 2s. And because we have 3 players, we actually will not be using any 1 seals. But if we had more players, we would grab 1 seals. And basically we're going to award points to each other based on how good we think the spells are that we come up with. So for this round, I've presented this problem that a wish granting fire elemental is scamming villagers. And you all are going to have to present how you think that can best be solved. So now let me show you these scroll cards, which is what you will have access to. You should all have 7 of these. So you can go ahead and draw 7, however you deem fit. Of course, Tabletop Simulator is showing them as like black backed, but they have this nice scroll art on the back. And each one of these basically has a sort of magical word fragment and then the meaning of that fragment, so that you can combine them to come up with a spell. So for example, if I had alack and jock, I could say alack-a-jock, and that is my spell for making a lively joke. And if I thought that was a good spell for solving the problem of a wish-granting fire elemental scamming villagers, then I would submit that. But again, I'm the one presenting the problem, so I'm just going to draw these cards, and I'm going to wait to see what my fellow wizards come up with. And meanwhile, I will draw my 7 cards. And when everybody's ready...
Do you always play 2 cards?
Yes. You'll be playing 2 cards, and telling us how to pronounce the spell. You can throw some vowels in there if you want, or just kind of run them together, or do whatever you want. You'll say what the spell sounds like, and then you'll say what it does based on the meaning of the spell, and then you will tell us. And then after I hear all the candidates, then I will award points. And then we're just going to keep playing rounds until we run out of tokens, which will be 2 rounds, basically. So we'll each be presenting a problem twice, and then we'll see who got the most points. And with, only 3 players, this is a 3 to, I want to say 7 player game. Yep. With only 3 players, it'll go a little faster and have less variance because, you're rewarding all the 3 and 2 tiles or points. I should point out that these are blank or they have an S on the back for Spellfinder. And so once you award them, they get flipped over. So they're secret for the rest of the game. Now, if you have a really good memory and can count everyone's points, I guess you could kind of manipulate things. But generally, the idea is that it's a little bit of a surprise who wins at the end. So I see some spells out there for solving the
Yes.
problem of a wish granting fire elemental scamming villagers. Oh, 10 minutes. Oh god.
Oh, are we
Not
back
again.
to 10?
Thank you, Chark.
It's never ending.
All right, so what spells? Feel free, whoever would like to go first in presenting their spell. I await your
I can go.
selection.
Do you want to go, Jason? You can go.
Either way, Rue, you want to go?
All right.
Drew, you go.
Alter Fon,
Okay.
which is to change or transform a sound or voice.
Mhm.
And so I am going to use this to change the voice of the genie into something that no one could listen to at all. Like it just grates on your ears.
Okay, so they can't scam
So they
anyone
can't
because
scam
they're
anyone.
just too obnoxious to listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty legit. I like it. All right, Jason, can you top that? Is the
While
question.
I appreciate the solution provided by my esteemed colleague, might I recommend that instead of annoying everyone with this fire elemental menace, that we might instead use my cantrip, which is Pyromant, which is
Okay.
to cloak the fire elemental entirely. It's cloak fire, so that no one can see or hear or even perceive the fire elemental. So that indeed our villagers can go about their lives in peace, and the fire elemental will get bored and go elsewhere.
Weird fantasy accent not required to play Spellfinder.
Well, no, you see, Jason has simply inspired me. Now I know that I need to get into character.
Okay.
I mean, if you would prefer to return to your dormitory and be
Oh boy. Okay.
that is of course fine.
You know, I like both of these. This is actually kind of tough. I feel like if it is truly uninteractable, it's kind of hard to
Yeah, that's
kind of hard
very
to say that it's
fair.
going to be scamming people. So I'm going to give the three to Jason here and the 2 to Rue. So you can grab those, put them face down somewhere off to the side to keep them separate from the ones that you'll be handing out later. And we're on to the next round. So if you played cards, you draw them back up. So you should always have 7 cards in your hand. And then we will grab.
Oh, do we leave the spells in front of us? No, we get rid of them.
We can, I honestly don't remember. I think we just get rid of them because we might get through all the spell cards and shuffle them up and use them again, depending on.
Oh, yeah.
That's generally with more players, but could be a thing here. So, all right. So I'll set this next problem up again. Let me just make sure these are truly shuffled and go with a Bewitching Farmer. This is one of my favorite things. It's like a silly little thing, but I love
very fun.
lining up the
graphic
cards.
design, yeah.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a challenge, but Sonia Morris, our director of art, I'm sorry, Sonia, your exact title eludes me right now, but you're
Director of Visual Design.
Director of Visual Design, who just kicks butt on everything that she touches, including this, and just made this really cool where the cards just line up perfectly and make one little scroll, which in this case, this is Jason presenting this problem. If you want to read it. Jason.
To my esteemed colleagues, it has come to my attention
Oh boy.
that a bewitching farmer refuses to tell anyone about an impending danger,
Weird.
probably having something to do with their crops failing or their chicken escaping. It may have to do with the chicken.
The chicken escaping.
There's a decent chance it's chicken related.
Okay.
We could find out more in $93,479.
$79, yeah.
That is how we could definitely find out more
about
this chicken problem.
Okay, so we're have a
this is a weird
It
problem.
may not be chicken related. It's impossible.
It might not be.
To tell anyone.
Because if the farmer told us, then we would know. Instead, the farmer's keeping it to themselves. So I don't know. Maybe they looked in the almanac or something. I'm not sure.
Right. Look,
But
this
I
might not
await
be
your
the best
problems.
spell.
I shall be in the rectory. I am eager to hear your solutions.
I'm ready.
They will be judged by
Your Honor.
a jury of your peers.
But watch yourself, counselor. Oh my. I saw that.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's funny. It's a preview of things to come. I think just based on that one card, you've already beat me.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, I'm going to go first so that I don't have to follow whatever yours is. Well, the thing about bewitching farmers is they think they're all that. And, sometimes to get someone to tell you something, you just kind of have to threaten them, but only a little bit. So, Micro Mal is a spell that generates a small hammer. It's just a small hammer, and it threatens to brain them if they don't tell us about the impending danger.
So I see. Your approach is to threaten the farmer with a small hammer.
Yes, a magical small hammer.
Well, I would assume so.
There's a sort of separation there of liability a little bit, because it's the hammer's fault, not, it's not me wielding it.
Does it do magic damage when it does damage?
Yeah,
I mean, I think as far as the farmer's concerned, damage is damage. He's the farmer.
Exactly. So that is my proposed solution, magical solution to this problem.
Very well. We shall consider it. It's a rather fighter solution, but this is a wizard school, so all right.
As our esteemed colleague has just remarked, I would like to note that sometimes violence isn't the answer. Sometimes all you have to do to get a farmer to tell you about an impending danger is make it seem even more frightening by summoning, via Caper Dem, goat people. If you summon an army of goat people, then they will think that the impending danger they're aware of should certainly be warned of, because think about who didn't warn them about this.
Okay.
So I have two solutions here, one of which involves a small hammer, and the other involves conjuring goat people. They both fail.
You have to award us points.
Well, I'm going to go with goat people.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm mostly doing that because the small hammer just is not something that I think is very impressive. I just don't see how that's going to work. If it were a big hammer, maybe.
You lack imagination. A big hammer would just scare them off out of the village. But look, your decision is final. I accept it.
You cannot question it. So
let us move to the next incredibly realistic and not weird at all problem, which is that an affectionate Oni is wrapping up villagers in webs.
Oh.
Do Onis have webs?
Apparently.
Ma'am. This is a Wendy's.
So we're going to go ahead and grab the two cards. So I refresh up to 7. And this is Rue's problem.
Yeah.
That we're
very excited
fix.
to hear how are my esteemed colleagues going to stop the affectionate Oni from wrapping up villagers in webs? Is she working with a Jurogami, do you think?
Regardless of the motivations, I have the perfect solution.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see it.
I hope that my alacrity is taken into consideration when picking.
Well, I need time to consult my scrolls.
I would. Lynn, I agree. Yeah. I also have Maxwell Silverhammer stuck in my head now. It began playing once you turned the card over that said hammer.
That's all it takes, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, everybody! Only 2 minutes left in the stream. We finally did it.
Oh, are we almost out?
We finally made it.
Do we get to go to bed?
Yep.
That's exciting.
Very well. This is the best I could do. Short-term notice. I listen. They can't all be great.
All right. What do you got for us? You go first. I can follow you.
Very well. Very well. I propose, with all this webbing being around, everyone knows that webbing, my esteemed colleagues, is only sticky when it's new. Once it has a bunch of stuff in it, it just mostly becomes a nuisance, and no one wants to be around it.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but our time has reset, Jason.
Oh, it's time.
Son of a... No, it's fine. Anyway, I suggest that we cast Philloplum, which
Yep.
will fill the webs with leaves and feathers.
What? What? Are you just dumping your worst cards? Is that what's happening here?
I am not dumping my worst cards. I am dumping trash in the web so that the villagers might escape.
That's a fine plan.
Yes.
But
Well-
have you considered?
I'm very excited to see what you have that could possibly beat
Yeah,
feathers
I
and
know
leaves.
it seems unlikely, doesn't it? But imagine trying to wrap someone in webs, especially if you're affectionate and kind of like hugging them with your webs and stuff. If they're covered in lively oil, a lacquer, which makes the villagers very difficult to pin down and wrap up in webs, and in fact will greatly aid in their escape, unlike a bunch of leaves and feathers.
Listen,
But-
I don't think coating the villagers in oil is going to make the affectionate Oni any less affectionate. All
Well,
I'm
no,
saying is
they're not
that-
gonna go
that
away.
now you've primed them for a massage.
One problem at a time. All right. What do you think?
I feel I'm in the same dilemma that our esteemed colleague was in, fellow scholar Joe, when we were up, where both of these are wrong.
Wow. Wow.
But which is
Agree
more
to disagree.
wrong?
Yeah, which is more wrong?
But I think I will have to go with making them very slippery
Yes. I agree.
is better
Okay. I didn't wait for the end of that sentence, and I should have. But it worked out.
than covering the webs with leaves and flowers. Although I would like to note on the separate, not counted in points, but counted somewhere in our academic record, maybe, the ethical implications of covering every townsperson in oil.
Well, it's especially dangerous considering there's an invisible fire elemental running around.
That's a good point. I didn't really
Ooh,
consider
rough.
that.
I think we're going to have a lively time in town.
The cascading ramifications. All right. Well, I have a problem for you to solve, wizards. A forgetful gnome is rearranging the furniture in everyone's home.
No.
So-
This feels like a problem I've had in real life.
I like that they're forgetful. So, like,
They don't know
maybe
where
they're
they
trying
put
to
it.
help, but they keep putting the furniture back in the wrong place or something. I think, this is another small hammer problem, in my opinion. Nothing a small hammer couldn't fix.
Fellow students, I feel very good about this one.
That's good to know.
But unfortunately, so do I. I feel very good about my
Oh.
spell.
Well.
Oh.
All right, let's see Ruse first this time. Or I
Yeah.
think I saw Ruse first last time. Let's see Jason's first this time. And then...
Well, this poor gnome is afflicted with forgetfulness and a desire to rearrange furniture. Clearly, this comes from not having slept very much. That's the only thing I could come up with. When I know that when I have not gotten a lot of sleep, I tend to forget where things are, and then I start rearranging furniture. This is a common problem amongst gnomes that they do insomnia rearrange furniture. So I recommend that we surround the houses in a protective barrier using my custom patented spell, Murdorm.
Why does that sound so evil? Murdorm.
Yes, well, listen, spells sound insidious, okay? But it creates a wall of sleep around the houses that will put the gnome to sleep so he can actually get some good rest.
Okay, just the gnome or kind of everyone who tries to get in and out of their home? No comment? Okay.
Listen, it's still in beta.
Fair enough.
Thanks for the bug testing.
Yeah.
There may be unintended side effects.
But it will stop the gnome. Okay, fair enough. Sounds good. All right, Rue, can you talk then?
Well, I agree with my esteemed colleague that a plague of sleeplessness is quite terrible. However, I would like to think that Perhaps the problem is not the gnome. Perhaps the problem is that your furniture is so movable. Which is why I suggest Jughailo combine wood
Okay.
to combine the wood of all your furniture with the wood of your floor so that nothing may be moved.
Wow. Okay, you know what?
Perfectly all well and good until you decide that you want to get a new table.
There are miniature saws in addition to miniature magical hammers.
Well, I mean, of course.
We need a separate spell for
Uh,
that. Small saw.
Yeah.
I like this one. It doesn't impinge on the gnome's right to attempt to sleep decorate. So I'm going to award that one my 3.
Wow,
wizard
you're
points.
just fine with gnomes coming into people's houses. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
they're
know
forgetful.
that
They won't
I didn't
remember
know that
anything.
wizards were okay with just gnomes wandering around trying to tug at furniture.
This wizard is. I mean, surely they'll give up after the 5th table doesn't move.
And surely we'll give up after the 4 minutes left in
Yes,
this game.
we're almost done. We're almost done.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Thank
so
God.
we do have just 2 more turns. Jason will present a problem and give his last seals of approval out, and then
Oh, it's so fun. I just watched them re-enter the deck, and they kind of flip in, and because of the way that the scroll pieces on the edges are in the graphics, it made it look like the scroll was closing, and it was very
Ooh.
cool. So I might go back and gift that later, because it was a very
Nice.
fun little...
All right, everyone. An acclaimed let's
Noble?
see. Oh, sorry, an acclaimed
Time reset.
Oh,
Ah!
ah!
An acclaimed noble has foretold a terrifying future. I'm going to
Oh.
wager that
Mhm.
terrifying future is just one where they're not rich or a noble anymore.
Can I cast the spell Nothing Changes?
The spell is too bad.
All right, immediate spell, easiest problem solved of my life. Even better, if you can believe it, than small hammer.
Boy, it'd be hard to top small hammer.
Yeah.
An acclaimed noble. Well known for his very large pants.
I see half a spell has been constructed. Good to peek at my...
I can go first. No, wait, no, I went
Yes.
first for Jason last time. Do you want to... No, I went first. You went first last time, so I will go first this time.
Okay.
I can remember orders, I promise.
Remembering not required.
Well, I think I've taken a more metaphysical stance on how to solve this with my spell Glyphal, in which you carve thread, but I'm going to use it to carve the very threads of fate
Whoa.
and change that terrifying future.
Wow.
What?
That's
That is
deep.
very powerful.
Yeah. For
I've
such a
taken
silly
points in
name, it's very
Evil
strong.
Wizard.
Glyphal. Sounds like a glyphal ball or something. I don't know. It's like, but very strong indeed. Well, I don't think you should mess with fate. I think if the terror is coming, you should just kind of roll with it. And I think what would make everyone feel better after hearing terrible omens of things to come is the spell Brevijoka, which is a short joke. So, short joke and kind of lighten the mood. Everyone feels a little bit better, and then who cares about the terrifying future?
So in one scenario,
Yes,
we have a spell unmaking the threads of fate and realigning them to make for a better future.
Yep.
In the other one, we have probably a fart joke. That's what we got. That's what you've brought me.
Yes.
How did you get in this school?
Thank you, Cleavebeard. Welcome
My-
to the
my-
party.
My mom taught here. It's
Oh,
I'm
great.
Kiss
You're
me.
great.
Yeah.
You're an alumni.
Thank you, Cleavebeard. That's awesome. Yay. All right. I think this is rigged. I think you two are colluding.
Yeah,
but
I'm
that's okay.
messaging Jason
Yeah.
secretly.
Give me the points. Just repeatedly messaging.
it's
All right.
It's easy to cheat.
Well, speaking of jokes, we have a cheery jester. Oops, I flip. Is locking people in prison.
Boy,
not the way I saw that going, but okay.
How poignant.
This is ruse.
This is my problem to listen to. Please tell me, my dear colleagues, how do we stop the cheery jester from locking people in prison?
Easy. I kind of wish I had my joke now.
A little joke?
Yeah. Exactly.
that would have been perfect.
We'll make the jester
Good.
small, and then it can't lock anyone out.
Can't manage to run the lock.
All right. Easy. Another easy round in which I'm sure I will be shortchanged again on points, but that's okay. I know my magics are strong. I'll find work out there as a wizard.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure.
I'll get an
I'm
internship
sure my
somewhere.
magics are strong.
I'm sure the McDonald's down the street needs wizards.
oh, great Nepo baby.
Would you like me to conjure fries with that? That's a sentence you should learn.
Chark suggests a new game where every wizard knows one spell and must apply it to all problems. That's a fun
called
variant.
Pathfinder.
It's called Pathfinder, and the spell is
right.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Okay, who's going first? Rue, you pick.
Joe, why don't you go first? I'm really excited for your definitely very good easy spell.
So as we know, jesters thrive on spectacle, and this one is very, in particular, cheery, and so we must deprive them of joy to distract them and throw them into a depression so severe that they can't focus on locking people up anymore. And therefore, we will cast Finchorus, which will limit their glitter, and they will not have their primary
they won't have any glitter.
Yeah, they will not have glitter for their costume or for them to throw handfuls of in court, and they will be so bereft that they will forget all about locking people up in prison.
That's the horrible thing about glitter. Once you have some of it, you can never truly be rid of it.
That's why it's limit and not end.
Yes, ends glitter. No glitter ever again.
All right. While your esteemed colleague is stealing the jester's glitter via magical means,
yes,
what would you like to do?
There's so much esteem.
Well, we all know that the jester is just a lesser form of a more dangerous threat. And I suggest that we bind up this more dangerous threat, tie this threat up into a glass box, because we all know that a jester can easily turn into a mime. So I suggest we use Ling Hyal to put it in a glass box.
Tie glass. Aren't you just creating a Jack-in-the-Box, which is truly more terrifying than anything?
I was more going for stuck in a glass box, but yeah.
Okay. Well, this is an easy one.
Joe, I'm so sorry.
What? But there's no glitter. Show me a jester with no glitter, and I'll show you.
But you see, I am the mental image that our colleague has created of this cheery jester desperately trapped inside of a glass box, wanting so deeply to lock people in prison, but being unable to, forced to witness them crossing in front of him.
There's
a poetry
there.
to it.
Yeah.
My spells have a poetry.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, Joe, that you didn't see it.
But I know in my soul that they are also deeply saddened by the lack of glitter.
All right, well, we've all given away our seals, so let's see who got the most points and who is the most esteemed of the wizards, of the colleagues. Spoiler, it's not me.
I have 11.
You have 11, which beats...
Yes, and I have 10.
And 9. So you win. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yay!
And if there had been a tie, then the person who had the most 3s would win. And then if there was still a tie, the person with the most 2s. In a 3-player game, that would just result in a shared victory because you can't have
Yeah.
different numbers, but with anything more than 3 players, all the way up to 7 players this plays, you will get you'll have ones that will help kind of spread the field out a little bit. And let's say we were playing with 7 people, Rue, you would present the problem. 6 of us would present our spells. You would give 1 3 out, 1 2, and then everyone else would get a 1. So you're kind of picking your favorite 2
And
out of the multiples.
How many 1 tokens then do you get in a game of that size?
I know the answer to that off the top of my head, and I'll tell you that answer is 8.
Thank you.
I scrolled. I was scrolling frantically while on my wheels.
I want you to know that I fully believed that you knew that. So
I appreciate that.
I was like,
And
yeah,
so
of course
I want to
Joe
point out
knows
too,
that.
like this game comes with 100 of these problem cards, which get combined. It's 100. Get, of course, combined in completely random ways every time. So using 3 different cards. Each card has 3 elements on it, right? It has the sort of verb and the noun and the adjective that combine in completely different ways, like we saw. Sometimes they make sense, and sometimes they're like, "Excuse me,
there is just shy of 10,000 combinations."
Yeah, so you're not going to run into the same problem often.
Oh my gosh!
And then, of course, there's I want to say a couple hundred of these spell cards. So the combinations of those, of course, you're gonna. Yeah, there's a lot of those as well. So you're always going to be playing a different game, coming up with new spells. Sometimes they'll be wildly appropriate, and sometimes they'll be wildly inappropriate, and sometimes they'll be wildly inappropriate with a capital I. But we didn't do that on this stream because obvious reasons. But something you can't add to your Pathfinder Quest pledge, but is coming from Paizo Games next year, about a little bit before we said, right?
You can pre-order it right now at
I'm sending the link
Paizo.com or
into the chat.
I think you can pre-order it.
Yeah.
That's Spellfinder. Yeah. Thanks for hanging with us when we played that. Yeah.
Thank you for showing this off. This is so cool.
Yeah,
and also, this is my first time playing also. So thank you, everyone, for watching me. And thank you, Jason and Joe, for letting me win.
There was no letting. You had the best spells, clearly. Although I think 3rd place for me is a travesty. And
I think your spells were terrible and you should get
I did actually really like the
I think you tried to murder a farmer with a small hammer.
Just the threat of mild damage.
And you're lucky I don't call the police.
I really did like the fuse the furniture to the floor.
Thank you.
No, that was very good.
That was the only one that I was like, finally, an answer that makes sense.
Exactly.
For the one that I didn't get to, one of the ones that I was judging, I was sad because I had good cards that would work for the jester one, because I had like cleave and crown, and because jesters are in the court of the king, if you kill the king, then that jester will be deposed and they can't put people in jail anymore.
That's pretty good.
The poor king. It's like, sorry,
he's a king.
That's true. That's fair. Good point.
He got there somehow.
All right.
I like how we're all like diligently putting pieces away as if it matters. This is just digital.
Oh, yep. Hey, guess what time it is, everybody?
Goodbye.